Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself! You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounter.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. This a test? The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right. Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's, listen to me, Ram. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Because you all know some Pascal Sandoval. He laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side. Yeah, that. Anyway, she's like you. Top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down. Call should come through at the console.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
There'll be time for chat after.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a
Forward
tick.
agent's ready to be patched in over the channel.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core. And you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. The timing for our mission is exceptional. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. I'll speak however I choose. Do you know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up. We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I have no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! Agent DeVries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most it. Can't wait to see you once.
Same to you, Above.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in. Commander?
With all due respect, Commander. What in the void were you thinking with DeVries back there? She's not only our forward agent, it's no wonder she reacted the way she did. And Pascal is... well, she's Pascal. She needs to get her head right if we're to operate efficiently as a team. The way I see it, it's obvious that this mission presents yet another opportunity to bring a... Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path. Obviously. It's not like we've not liberated colonies before this, and always for the greater benefit of everyone involved. Well, except for the deposed despots. It's always the same story with these places, these people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it. What, are you turning into Pascal on me? We have something called principles. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you. Allow me to get back to my preparations. Still making preparations.
Well, Commander, thanks. Really, I was just offering up reassurances, and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We've not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible? Sure, why should we be concerned about all the mystery? Seriously though, us sneak... The guilt! Any fool could see that. Even Sandoval. Nothing, if you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for... And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters. Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him. We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual. Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch? Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's...
Awaiting docking procedure.
Well, that was reckon the secretive nature of the mission, and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. We were certainly up now that, but all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me. Whatever you say.
Still making preparations.
Ready to move out, Commander. We'll hold position until you gain access to the rest of the sector, Commander.
Ship is secured. We shouldn't appear on anyone's radar hereabouts.
Just a cog in the machine. The cog in the machine that on which our system is built, but even
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs We're burning daylight here, Commander. Shouldn't you be upstairs seeing to rerouting the power?
We got things covered down here.
Beloved subjects, we all know structure is only as strong as its basest element, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I'm the son, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock on which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two. Please attacking your Valerie unit.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure. Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Intercom's right there, if you're keen to give it a try.
Cadet Warden 4th Club, that's... and hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. Mallory? Oh, what? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment? No, I mean, yes, of course I would, willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. Sorry, I can't risk being sentimental. Forget I said that. It is my duty to report this. I'm sure I have nothing to say to you. Leave me be.
On which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and...
Whoa! Man, you're believing something. Can't waste no time reducing those necks to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
So be diligent. And remember,
We have nothing to say to you.
you are not just a cog in the machine. You are the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the system. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Great work, Commander.
Well, that's dealt with. We should head on into the sector.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the central dispatch. You know, without bringing all manner of chaos down on us.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Farah, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Maintenance access for you, with instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
You've seen Maori since their return. The state they're in, it saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protector.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
assignment. Didn't bother me, I assure you. But it was just too close to implying that some jobs are less worthy than others for me to let lie. We all are equal in the service of the Sovereign.
Hear, hear. I don't care where I'm assigned. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is...
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible. We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards. Give us a minute. Something's not right.
The dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
dirt on which it's built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Ibarra. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. Their triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area. Attempting to move Agent Ibarra is not advisable. This unit will relocate Agent Ibarra to the incognito once he is stable. All other agents are per Earth direct.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow.
Agent Ibarra, please respond. Agent Ibarra, please respond. Alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal.
Severe consequences.
Back to it.
The turret is non-functioning.
At your post! Is this whole facility go? Something awful has happened. The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. And then there was the explosion. Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the... Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue. Don't attempt to toy with me. I admit, I don't know the cadet myself, but you in no... I'm nearly certain impersonating a fellow subject is a serious breach of protocol. No, I didn't mean that. What I meant to say is that it is a serious... Why would I need to convince myself? What I mean to say is that we may never have had an emergency, but protocol must be maintained in... What? I suppose it's past time for me to... I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact it's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead. What do you mean, help me out? Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection. I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would... I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? No, you're wrong. They know. They always know. And this that you're suggesting... It borders on treason. I am nothing if not a loyal subject. You dared... Guards! Sovereign as my witness, we shall make you pay for this!
Productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock of...
Heading to the floor.
Pushing ahead!
Hastening to cover!
You shan't prevail, fiend!
Protectorate endures! Some poor deranged... Defend Arcadia!
Cut above the average. Grenade! Seeking cover! Through his beneficent guidance. Set progress. They dropped out of sight.
Going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
It is not our place to question!
Our system is the best anyone has ever had.
What? Merit study? Hello?
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms.
In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive.
Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
introduced the flaw in drive manufacturing The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And falls to you, the eyes, the ears, brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protector, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you. The brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing.
Let's check it out. The Reaper remains.
Advance! Grenade! Away! Heading to the floor.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right?
You were supposed to be dead already! I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply, simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either. I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. Dude, no one usually has someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped it. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. Due to the perilous nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated with hazard pay. However, 2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Say, ah. Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions. It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. After discovering the unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Tampering may result in theorizing. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans all Cystipic. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie. Please do not attempt physical intimacy with you. This unit may suffer occasional wear and tear in the course of acknowledge an upgrade. Please be. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information from that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. You always did favor a swift comeuppance. She's gone to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was asserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a protectorate communications hub. The sooner we get to Paradise Island, the better.
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word.
there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all, unless you got any questions before you're on your way. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like on the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I know that tossball. Belonged to a friend on that. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his... Them Protectorate drone's been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the... What? They've been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the... Oh, we got everything. Once again, welcome to Fairfield.
Hostilities are at a standstill. I aim to keep them standing still.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't... Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings. I was on sentry. I returned. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. I prefer Trooper. No, as for the rest of these fine folk, they were all the FO. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Now there's a... That's all I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casual... I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become... don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right? Anyway.
Pleasure not doing business with you.
I must ask you to hold still.
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
Lilith ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Sorry, jawing with out-of-towners is top of my not to-do list.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? so you can understand. I had just the thing to get me a fast... It's like this. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike. While couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised, pitched him complete rube, didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine, got a piece of nicotine chewing gum. Don't want to bargain none? Might suspicious, you ask me. Like maybe I ought to end this here conversation. I have a few bits I can offer you, not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. He'll provide the agreed upon schematics. Oh, so close, but so edible spacesuits and all right.
These choice pep pills, good for what ails you.
The door this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool.
It's a constant science. These Protectorate lack a...
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. In any siege, when Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
What do you want to know?
Back down, Trooper. I'm sure still haven't gotten orders to, I suppose. Only person besides Carr who... Haven't you been listening? That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's...
Oh, really?
Ordinarily...
Leave me be. I have no interest in you. Have you two come to mock me like... No. Wait. On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone... It's in the way you carry yourself. Like a ship with the slightest amount of drag. You've seen death. Suffered defeat. Yes, please. Allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. And if I did, so you would. But I am of two minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no... I think it best we end our conclave.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time.
Solicit
You'll see.
elsewhere.
Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Never been the type to sit behind. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be? Why, sure. What? Any particular topic you have in mind? Oh, Minister shares to say they have differing approaches to Vox stations run by a real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reported to tell you one thing, we have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, they merged, rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno.
do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Your Earth Directorate. Never Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Tried quite far, actually. In fact, we're all the way up to 18 of 19. Wait, have you already read it? Did you sneak in here whilst I was on break and peruse it in its entirety? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here? Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did reckon so.
Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for this meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as fair. Oh wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own?
Finally find a way to get ahead. This happens.
But Anti-Fizzos made them better with Anti-Cleo's patented mock apple cider.
feel about all these little riffs? Outsider. Hello, and goodbye.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I did not guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another... Look, I know how it sounds. It all happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but I've knocked on doors. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. That sort of name-calling is unwelcome and uncalled for. If you don't want to help, then be on your way. No one nailing your feet to the ground. I certainly won't say no to having a...
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. But what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse? How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on one or two for... I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation, and that sent you so...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Please, stay. It would please me to end...
Not very copacetic.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. This was always...
Closing in. I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered.
spare me such timid drivel. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted.
Thought I... Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? You've got me there.
The more I listen to...
Not very cool.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign. There's... What? I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse? The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered...
Thought I... Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the...
Please.
Not very cool.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a... There's...
Advance!
Let's go!
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. I lost a... friend. She... romantic... But I digress. Practically a detective now. I wonder what other mysteries around here need solving.
These incessant jingles over the loudspeakers. Do they ever see? Nope. Probably your dream.
signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifolds still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
Yeah, no tolerance. Why do you think I'm
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there? Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty...
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking. And humble, too. Well, we appreciate the assist. We're in a much better position to fight those Protectorate now than we were before. Appreciate your help. These weapons.
I guess the real treasure were the guns we found along the way.
On our side, anyway.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. What do you think the smokes are for? It's like getting a few the drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. Drones are only as... I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones. Been key mashing all these Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Have another smoke. Sometimes you gotta get away from the problem in order to solve the problem. That's what I'm doing. I hope. What? Oh, yeah. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it. Guessing that means you're... Not that I need the help of some Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some...
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their... mind you, don't track any outside mud on top of our inside mud if you head into the fort.
Stop blaming the wind. Trainee Lindell, be so kind.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not. The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day. I'm only responsible. However, having observed them on the range, they fail every hurdle. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, somehow I doubt respectfully. Linda!
Guns are weapons, not...
Have a profitable day.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Eyes open. You've returned. I don't suppose you're here for instruction. I'm not aware of any invasion. We are here as liberators. I understand it must look like violence. But listen to any of our ex-Protectorate colleagues speak on their lives before. The stories they tell are stories of oppression. Thank you. I would not be here if I believed otherwise. Please don't think me rude for abbreviating our conversation, but
You'd make a great lower manager. Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
Gonna need a bigger storeroom. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free. Astounded the... Tell me what you need and I'll do my ample best to supply you. I'm Knew you'd be back. What do you need this time? Good eye. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean. I heard you got the bug. She's a beauty up close, ain't she? More cylinders than you can count powering her engines. She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters headwinds pretty well, too. stand here all day just admiring. And over there, you see, tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. No one here but you, me. Business. What do you need this time?
Keep them coming. I can do this all day. That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from? Not likely, but thanks for the Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested. That wasn't... I do hope he's on the mend now. Erickson's a fine fellow, if a... He told... You see, I, wasn't exactly authorized to be shoring up other patrols on the perimeter. Trouble is, you can't... Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. Merciful law, is this... Tell me you did not steal my I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along the proper channels. And... Promotion denied? No. This has to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency? That's unfair. And that lowered our burial fees. Well, the next review period's right around the corner. Take this for your trouble. While I learn my lesson between the real shame about my...
pulverizing them suffice? Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being stark IMF officer. One might say, and perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort. And with avoiding Carr and... No. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due. Poor things. It's regrettable. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom. They did. The Sovereign claims to provide for all of our needs. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. I work, in theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild raptidons. It's most... Trust me, I would not be here if this experiment was still... Hello again. What can I do for you?
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.